This is the new Hot Toys Spider-Man red and blue suit from No Way Home. Some collectors love it, others not so much. In this video, I'm gonna show you everything you need to know about this figure and why I think this Spidey could be a solid contender for Figure of the Year. Hey guys, we are back with another video, and today we have Spider-Man red and blue suit from Hot Toys. Guys, I'm so happy to have this figure in my collection and I can't wait to show you all the details. But before we start, if you want to get this figure, make sure you check out Comic Concepts. I put the link in the description below. Don't forget to use my code MOHC10 and you can save $10 store-wide. Also, while you're done there, please consider subscribing to the channel. We do unboxing reviews, live streams, and awesomes by our past videos. Alright guys, enough with the talking, let's start with the unboxing. So without further ado, let's get started. And here we have the box, and as you can see, we have a nice picture of Spider-Man here in the front. Now this is the back of the box with all the correction warning, small pieces, do not eat it. Now out of the packaging, we have a bunch of hands and of course the interchangeable eyes, and don't worry, we're gonna go over in just a second. And the first thing is the brand new smell of a Hot Toys. And yes, we have the figure in all its glory, and let me tell you, this red and metallic blue is on point. It does look fantastic, so I can wait to dive in and show you all the details on this figure. Proportion wise, it looks good. I think no issues so far. Now behind the figure we have the rest of the accessories, which are the head sculpt, the mask, and of course the base. Now let's take a closer look at the accessories. Alright, and here we have all the accessories guys, and as you can see we have the rooftop diorama base, we have a bunch of hands, Tom Holland's head sculpt which looks fantastic, the spider web, and the interchangeable eyes. Now let's start with the head sculpt. Yes, this thing looks freaking fantastic. I think the likeness is on point, paint application is excellent, and I really like the detail on the hair. And I think that's the selling point to me, this head sculpt. I love the fact that we have now a neck, no like just the head sculpt, so it looks really good. Now you need to remove this to get access to the pair system, that this is where you can move the eyes. Now you have a little device that you can use to move those eyes if you like. Because I don't have it right now, I'm just gonna use my finger. So as you can see, you can move the eyes to any direction you want, and this is a huge plus in terms of pictures, of course. So now let me connect the neck and move on to the next accessory, which is the rooftop diorama base. And let me tell you, this thing looks really nice. I love the weathering, I love the snow on top. It does look very nice. It does have a character, and I think this is what we need. Hot Toys need to do this more often. You can see the side with the paint application, and of course just a quarter of a window, right? You can see the other side here with more snow. I kind of like that detail. I think Hot Toys nailed it with this. And of course this is the back of the base. Now here you can put the dynamic pole if you want to do some dynamic poses. Now bear in mind that there's no LiDAR feature on this thing, which could be a bummer, but I guess the intention is what we like. Now for the next accessory guys, we have the eyes, and it comes with 3 pairs, as you can see here, different expressions of course, and you can use it. Now for the next one we have the mask, and this one here is very similar to every Spider-Man figure, so if you have one you can actually use it probably. Now for the next one we have the spider web, as you can see here, and then we have the other spider web here, and again this is very basic with every Spider-Man figure. Then we have the crawling hands, as you can see here, we have the web shooter hands and the relaxed hands, and last but not least we have this and the web shooter. Now let's take a closer look at the figure. And here we have a Spider-Man guys, and let me tell you, first impression is very positive. I really like this red and metallic blue, and it is a nice addition and it looks very nice. The presentation is excellent in my opinion. Now in terms of height, this figure is about 12 inches tall, which is maybe about 29 to 30 centimeters in height. Now let's take a closer look at the figure, because let me tell you, there's a lot to go over on this figure, especially the head. And I think this one looks very good. You can actually remove it, so you can use the Tom Holland head sculpt on the figure, but proportion wise it does look good. You can see the back with the spiderweb design looking really good, and of course the eyes, and yes, you can move it, you can change it if you like. Now this is the top, looking good. I don't see the seam line, so I think so far so good. You can see the front with the Spidey logo on the chest. Now the blue piece has a very nice pattern here. I don't know if you can see it with the light, but it does look pretty good. You can see the arm, and the hand seems to be a bit different in color, but overall I don't think it is a deal breaker so far to me. Now moving down, you can see more details on the suit, especially on the blue part, which some texture there, and of course the boots, which is kind of like a mixed media type of thing. You can see the bottom there and the side of the boot as well. And at the bottom, you don't have no weathering, so it's just that, as you can see there. This is the other side, looking really good as well. And of course, the Spidey booty. This is the back, the logo looking really good. And overall, the color scheme is very, very, very nice. Now, in terms of articulation, you can move the head up and down and to the sides this much. Not bad. Ratchet joints on the arm, you can lift it for about this much. Some swivel here. You can lift the arm forward for about this much and back for about this much. Good range of motion. You can bend the elbow, double joint, as you can see there, and the peg articulation on the hand. You have swivel and a lot of up crunch. So articulation wise, excellent. Now for the legs, you can do a split, some swivel here, ratchet joints on the legs here, moving forward, moving back for about this much. Double joints on the knees, just be careful with the suit, and you have pivot and ankle articulation and toe articulation as well. So you can do really good dynamic poses on this thing. So far so good. Now let me show you how to put the head sculpt. It's very simple. You just remove it, as you can see here, very similar as the Andrew Garfield Spidey. So you can just put it and remove it like so, and then you put Tom Holland's head sculpt or Peter Parker, just to be more politically correct, of course. So you can see the detail which I showed you before, and you just connect it to this peg here, and let me tell you, it looks good. If you have an issue with the neck, with the giraffe neck, you need to find the right orientation to put the head sculpt, because if you don't do it, it's gonna be a long neck. It is, because it happened to me. So you can see the proportion here with the head sculpt looking freaking awesome. I mean, this is by far the best Spider-Man figure so far. Now, in terms of comparison, we have the Terminator here. He's obviously taller, as you can see. Now for the next one, we have Peacemaker, and I just want to use it because of the color. And last but not least, I have to include something that maybe you haven't seen yet, but this is a YOLO part Optimus Prime, and it looks kind of cute. Alright guys, my final thoughts on this is very positive. I think the likeness is by far the best so far. The suit is good, the accessories are decent, you have this beautiful diorama base that you can do pretty much anything. The articulation is spot on, no issues whatsoever, and even the suit has been improved. So I have good faith that HAWKWARTOYZ is going to the right direction. And because of that, my final score is 9.5 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms, all links in the description below. And if you have some time, check out these two cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.